Good evening, guys. Welcome to TNT again. João, is it your first time?
With you, yeah. In
Oh,
TNT, no.
that's good. Yeah, your name is, I didn't recognize Herbert.
Yeah,
I know that
have,
Hello.
he's been
have
here.
1 month I'm studying here, but I'm using the free free week. So uh, tomorrow finish.
Oh, I got it. I hope you are liking TNT here. And yeah, Herbert, I can listen you.
Hello.
Can you listen us?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And you?
that's good.
And you?
Yeah, loud and clear. Let me send the questions here before I start to talk. So, to João that doesn't know me, my name is Wellington. I'm 28. I'm from Salvador, but nowadays I'm currently living in Rio de Janeiro. I'm a civil engineering, but I work with financial planning in a fintech. And I am a host here on TNT for about 2 years. And as a participant, 2 years and 4 months, I guess. It's been a long time that I have been here on TNT. And since the first time that I joined, I I'm always applying to the meetings. Nowadays, more on my meetings than in the others. I miss this, but sometimes it's really difficult to organize to do everything. So we have to do what we can do to do the better way we can. And it's always a pleasure to be here with you guys. Uh, I will explain a little bit about the today's topic. It's about art. Last week we talked, last meeting we talked about colors, and when we were talking about it, we said about emotions and representations and how do we see and feel, and we associate it to music and other things that make me think and remember about art. So because of this, I brought here, I guess it's an important topic. But before we start, I would like to you guys to present yourselves. Could you start, Herbert?
Okay. I'm Herbert. I'm 26 years old. I from São Paulo. I live in São Paulo. Uh, and during my university, I lived in Limeira, the countryside city of São Paulo, close Campinas, Campinas. I don't know if you know. And I work at the moment work in a consultant company in financial administrative departments, and there are 6 months on that company. And during on the weekend I do a course, presential, too. Uh, and I'm will finish in December the course, the extracurriculum course. And I think that's it about me.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Summary.
It's a lot of things. Thanks, Herbert. And you, João?
My name is João Victor. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm 22 years old. I do bachelor in biological science. I'm learning English 2 months ago, or less. So I'm beginner, and I'm learning. I'm learning English in here. I'm trying learning o máximo, the maximum. I don't know.
Yeah, the maximum.
I
All
can.
right. Yeah, you are doing really great to someone that have been studying for about 2 months. You know, in 2 months, I wasn't able to even talk. So I hope you can improve a lot here with us.
Yeah, when I had 8 years old, I did a course, but I don't remember nothing. I do so. I did 1 years and the course, but I remember just in the high school. So I I'm started 2 months because long. So uh, I'm just using this program, this platform, the TNT, to talk.
That's
I
really
think
good.
that is.
That's really good. Guys, if you don't mind, I would like you guys to open your cameras too to not be alone on YouTube because you are live there. It will be recorded. It will be just my face there. If you can open your
Sorry.
camera.
Yeah.
No worries. And till we start, I always like to bring, I always like to know about the meaning of the things, how we see, actually, not exactly the meaning, but how do we see it? And what do you guys mean or understand by art? When you hear this word or when you read this word, what comes to your mind when you think about art? I can start to give you guys a time to think. To me, I guess painter and its sculpture are the first things that come to my mind. I guess because at school, uh, and in history are so related to like the great painters that we had, like Michelangelo and Picasso, and we have here in Brazil too, like Portinari, Tarsila do Amaral. So I always associate these, but I know that art art is related to music, to theater, to cinema, are a manifestation of culture and I guess the currently situation that people are living. The artist manifestates the feeling of the present on or what he expected from the future or how do he saw the past in some way, can be in a lot of different things. And for you, Herbert, what do you mean, what do you understand by art?
Oh, that's a good question. I think art, I think means as uh, a history that you mentioned. There's a happening, like acontecimento. I don't know the like a
Yeah,
fact,
yeah,
acontecimento
fact.
like part of history that part of history, important of history, for example, like a photo of independence or photo of a second war. Is that maybe art? Is that an important event? That a picture of important event for me that you can art many photos and we are I think we associate with history like a photo of independence of the Brazil, for example, Second War.
Yeah.
I don't know if Guerra Fria. I don't know if the
Cold War. Yeah, it's literally
destruction,
Cold War.
the finish of the end of Guerra Fria. It's not Cold War, I think. The literary translation. I don't know.
Yeah, but we can use but the fall of the Berlin Wall. Yeah, you say.
Yeah, but I think it's an event and a photo of an event, important event, and you can sell arts of millions, pennies. I don't know the value of the art of a person that's um coleccionar. How can I say? I don't know.
Collector.
Collector. You can sell na good value.
Yeah. A lot of meanings of art. And for you, João, what does art mean?
When I talk about art, I think I'm agree with you. Well, what's your name?
Wellington, but you can come out.
Wellington. So I agree with you. I think art is a culture deeper, uh, is deeper and than that. Than sorry, than the simple Michelangelo or Leonardo da Vinci. I think about art is music, is movie, is graffiti. I don't know how to say, but I think art is uh, deeper than everything about you think.
Yeah, I totally agree. And why did you say graffiti is completely right? Is how does we say. And guys, I will skip some questions and then I will went back. I will go to the question number 5. That is the main topic today. Does art need to be understood? Do you think that expressions of art have meaning? What do you guys think, that we need to understand art to be art or no? And our art need to have a meaning or it's just an expression? Difficult question.
Yeah, the big
But
question.
yeah, in your opinion, João, what do you think? You need to
Uh,
understand to be art
yeah,
or no need?
I think the expression of art have meaning. Yeah, I I I I agree, but I don't know if the art needs to be understood because nem todo mundo I don't know, nobody,
Not everyone.
not everyone uh, will want to understand the mean art. So I think the expressions art have meaning, but it's difficult for me understand because I'm not study. I like, but I have a difficult understand uh, some arts. For example, Michelangelo, the arts, the museum. So I have difficult understand the pictures, the I think graphics. I don't know. I have a difficult understand. But the music, I like it. Uh, the 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 graphics. I don't know. I like it. I like. Um our arts. I think it have mean, but exists some arts don't have mean. For example, the I don't know, but when I study uh, artist history in high school, I learn about the type of arts. Uh, Explain about don't have a mean. I don't remember how 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 can I say the the type of the art.
It was abstract art, or
It's look like, but have a the name. It's similar, but have the name of the art. O tipo de arte que não tem significado nenhum. Tudo jogado.
yeah,
Eu
I got
não,
it.
não
I
lembro.
have never.
Eu posso ver aqui, eu posso ver aqui. Deixa eu ver. Mas pode ir falando. Eu vou
Don't
ver aqui.
worry. Don't worry. I never heard about this type of art that doesn't have meaning, but yeah, I guess everything is possible. And for your habit, what is your opinion? We need to understand art. All of them have meaning. It's not necessary.
For me, for the collectors or the people that are that work with history, yes, they need to understand their one the meaning of the art. But for other people, no, don't think so. Because I think we have some arts that sell for millions of dollars, reais, that we don't know why. We don't understand the value of the art, but the art, but with the collectors, for the collectors, yes, the museums.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that maybe it's really relative what we understand by art. What I see is different what the others see, and what those people that studied about and know the history, the background, and sometimes they like over valorize the price and the expectations about the artists, I guess. But sometimes it's something just you see and just feel. Sometimes it's not necessary to be understand. That is my opinion, especially about dancing and sometimes class and music too. Especially the instrumentals ones, we need to just feel. I guess sometimes you don't have a meaning, or you cannot see the history through the music just at once. But when you like associate music and dancing, you can bring to this a meaning, like we see on the ballet. Sometimes we have a music and a dance bringing a meaning to that, and sometimes those elements, those kind of arts splitted doesn't have any meaning. And maybe it's the same to those painters. They don't have any meaning to us when you just look, and see at the first moment, but when you go to search about the background, about the history, about the representation, you can see in a different way. I guess sometimes it's a kind of just information, you know. Art is not something like uh aware of what is happening. I guess they always, as we all said in the beginning, are related to something, an event that happened. This event can be historical, can be personal to who did this art, can be political. And as João said about the graffiti, to me, it's a kind of type of art, and it's really political, it's really like historical, and it's something local. Sometimes we will not understand those letters they're just wrote, but for the people that are on the place that these were made, or for who did these, have a representation. And when you study about it, you understand the meaning. But I guess it's really difficult and complex. João, would you like to say something? I don't know if I interrupted you. You were looking for the name, yeah, of
No,
the
no,
type.
not the interruption. Eu não sei se o barulho da chuva tá pegando aí. Tá
No,
atrapalhando? Ah, tá.
no,
Tranquilo.
no.
But I found the kind of art that has no meaning is Dadaism.
Oh,
I can put it on the chat if you.
now I remember about. I didn't remember about the Dadaism, but I remember about the name. So yeah, I
Por
kind
exemplo,
of.
uma privada, tipo, uma imagem de uma privada. Uma imagem não, mas um quadro de uma privada. Tipo, que significado tem isso? Nenhum. Tipo, é isso. Só que é o que você falou. Nem todas as. Perdão, tá falando em português.
Try
Nem
to
todas
speak it in English, in Portuguese, no worry. Mix, you can mix.
nem todas é, as artes elas precisam ser necessariamente entendidas, né? Você fala, mas às vezes nenhuma arte pode não ter significado nenhum para você ou para ele, mas pode ter um significado para uma pessoa. Enfim, whatever.
Exactly. And I guess because of that, some people like one kind, others like another kind of art. And talking about that, do you guys nowadays consume any kind of art? And why do you like this one? Why do you prefer to consume this one? And what kind do you like, art do you like to see or you look for? And which kind you don't care so much about it?
Good question. I think a hair photo it doesn't that you never seen probably you never see like for example a hair photo about Second War that you can imagine a photo of a famous person, a political person in a hair moment, for example. Uh, I think it is a hair because when it's hair, it's scarcity. I think the value is increase. The value increase.
And
But I
about the one you didn't
ah
like.
About any kind of situation about sports, for example. Like, for example, a hair fault about World Cup that the people never see. I think a photo about soccer. Very interesting. I would like to see.
And is there any kind that type of arts that you doesn't like or you have no interest in know more about it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't remember an example about that.
Don't worry. And you, João, which kind of art do you like most, and which kind you doesn't care so much? You don't care so much. Sorry.
Um, I like I enjoy the art of the music. I like dance. Uh, Not dance. I like the art dance because, for example, my girlfriend dancing ballet, and I know ballet. I know that dance have a meaning. So uh, it's important. It's important uh, levar. Eu esqueci como é que é. The art for the people. Of course, have people don't like or don't understand, but it's normal. It's normal. Um, I think my don't care art. Uh, I don't like the qual é a arte que eu menos gosto, é isso?
Yeah.
Pergunta? I don't remember. I think, com todo respeito, I think esculturas. I don't know sculpture. How
Sculpture.
sculpture. I like literatura, but never, I don't understand so much. But I like, for example, future. No,
Theater. Yeah. Teatro.
future,
Yeah.
future. I like pictures, but it's difficult when you not understand. You think you don't like, but sometimes when you uh, when you understand the art, you like. So it's very difficult to explain art. So I think that's it.
Yeah. I guess to me, I really like dance and CDs and music too. I guess it's something that I consume a lot. And I like to see also painting. Uh, I like architecture a lot, maybe because I did civil engineer and it's kind of related, and I understand some things, and I know that some kind of architectures are related to specific times or specific methods, and because of these I see beauty on these. And as you just mentioned now, I guess it's really related about the knowledge that you have about it. When you have interest in something, you can see more beauty on these. I like it, literature too, but I do not consume so much as I would like to. And I started to like more types of more genres of literature when I discovered and read it more. So I totally agree with you. It's completely related about the knowledge that you have about the topic. And I don't know, one that I don't like too much. Oh my gosh. I would say some kind of performances or contemporary arts, you know, that doesn't have a clear meaning to me, or that seems to be something that someone that have a lot of money in free time just decided to do and said it was art, you know. I guess doesn't fit my mind, this. And one that I forgot, but I really like too, is graffiti. I guess it's a way to put color on the city. It's a way to bring life to the city. And it's a really good representation of the currently days, you know. It's an actual art that was recently created in this really together with the history of the is oh my gosh, I forgot how do you say periphery of the city, you know. So I guess because of this, I really like it, even though just on recently times, people are seeing these as art as they didn't before. And thinking about this last point, do you guys what do you guys think that some kind of things wasn't art before and with time become art through the critical point of view? How do you guys think, for example, that graffiti wasn't considered art, but nowadays it is? What do you think, Herbert?
Like a graphics is like at the street that you see.
Yeah. Why do you think that this before wasn't art considered, but nowadays it is?
I think the graphics it means a sometimes a critical, social critical for problems that we have in our country in some situations, or represents a group of a
Yeah.
specific group. I think that's like is a way to criticize the problem that we have in Brazil. So of course there are some vandalism. They're saying that the art's okay, but the arts that's not arts but vandalism. But I think the graphics wants to express what they are feeling about the situation, the problem situation. The poor, the poor, especially, uh, maybe the environment. I think.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. I see just this way. And usual, how about you?
I'm
You're
agree with Herbert. Of course, at least art, rough art, and its banalization. But for example, in Rio de Janeiro, existe the I don't know criminosos, Mm.
I guess you can say criminal or
Yeah, the criminal use it to to destroy your the house, the home, the families, to the front the house, so all the apartment. So it's wrong for me because it's not correct. If you don't like, it's respect the thinking the thinking the older people, and I think it's responsibility art the graphics, because if you don't know respect uh, the people, you don't use art uh, to express your your feeling, because it's not wrong. I think that's it.
yeah. I, I agree with you guys. And you said about this, you guys both said about critical and about offending. Do you guys think that on this, thinking about this kind of critical art, is possible to without offending someone? I think, for example, like Sean said, I agree, it's not good to destroy another proprieties with this, but when you do it as a critical, you are like criticizing something or someone. How do you guys think that should be this, should be in pro of society or against any specific group? How do you guys think that these work? Did you guys understand the question? I don't know if I made myself clear. Do you understand, Habert, about the graphics?
What question it is?
Yeah, it's not here.
Okay.
Actually, that is not here. It's like you said that graphite is really critical,
Uh-huh.
and on this case, it's possible to be critical and not offending people, or you think that this will happening in this part of this kind of art?
I think every artist, graphic, photo can offend someone, not necessarily not a big scale, but a little bit. I think that's not like offending, but don't like. Oh, I didn't. What does mean this art? Well, stupid. But I think every art can offend because everybody has own thinking, way to thinking. So everybody is different. They think different. So they have a different opinion, different visions. So some people can be offended, and even if not, if they are, if even if the art's not offending, just make a critical social situation, but not necessarily offending. But there are people, some people can be offended, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I guess it's a way of point of view and perspective. And for you, João, do you think that it's possible to criticize through art and not offending?
I think I agree with you, Herbert, I think all art can offending the people. I think it depends of the art and the vision of the person. If the art of vandalism itself offends another faction, why order art not offending? You understand? I don't know. For example, if you put the art, graphic art, not graphic art, is the vandalism art. For example, CV. You put CV on the house in que they localized in the area and of the commons, red commons. The other faction don't like it if you put the graphics, the vandalism art in your location, sua localização. So I think if you want to put the graphic art, put in your house or put in your public public place that you can put the graphic art. You can't put the art on you want. I think that's it, because it's not right. You put your art, your think, your pensamento, your think. If you don't talk some words, if you don't expression some thinking, you can't to put your think, your art in locations where you can't put. Do you understand?
Yeah. I understand and agree with you. I guess you need to like not just thinking on you, as art is something to a lot of people. You need to really understand what place to choose, and mainly when it's about how can we see public places or opening art, as it is the graffiti and the related ones, I guess. And I totally agree with you guys. I guess it is possible to like not offending everyone, because people are really different and live in different ways, see different things, have different backgrounds in life. So art will be seen in a different perspective to any people. And as I would like to go to the question number 9 with you guys. It's not exactly, this one. Do you guys see a lack of creativity in any type of art nowadays? Like people are doing the same thing and just copying and not creating new things.
Welcome. Sorry, but I need to talk about it. But I think, sorry, but I think
Don't worry.
The problem is not the art itself or the protest. The problem, I think, is the brand, the brand que é gerada, sabe? A marca. O problema é que aquilo fica intacto ali, e não importa o que os outros façam, aí depois o outro vai ter que pagar para tirar, ou enfim. O problema é a marca, não é o protesto cultural, ou enfim. Não sei se consegui ficar claro.
Yeah, I understand you. Yeah, about this one, this specific one, I guess you need to have a authorization because it's not something that is yours. Like if it's yours, if you're the owner, it's an history. If you are not, it's you are like doing more than offending. You are making like kind of violating and being criminal. Yeah, but I understand. And about this question number 9, do you see any type of art nowadays like this lack of creativity? Like people are reproducing the same, they are not thinking anymore.
Me?
Yeah, it's a difficult question, but
Because como eu falei, como se fala isso? Como eu falei? How
as I
I'm
said,
so, as I said, but for example, Dadaism don't have a mean in the literature, but have a mean for a person if you think understand the picture. I'm not contradizer. Se você entende um quadro, eu não posso dizer, não posso contradizer que você não entende. You understand? So I think don't have a lack of creativity. Don't have a lack of creativity. All arts have meaning. All arts have creativity. Depends, but all pictures, all dancing, all future has mean. I think that's it. But has creativity. I don't. I can't. How do you say judge? I can't judge it because I don't have power for it because have many teachers, many professional study about it. So I don't have power to judge the art of the older people represents the art about, for example, the sea. If you express your art about the sea, okay, it's the creative for you, but if you don't creativity for the judge, uma pessoa de banca, alguma pessoa importante que vai julgar, entende? Então, I think that's it. I think eu penso assim.
Yeah, pretty good point of view. When I wrote this question, I was thinking about, for example, music nowadays we have a lot of music that just look like the same. There is no problem on that because people have fun with that, and I guess sometimes the purpose of art is entertainment. And when you get on this point, you are doing what you want, or you have another meaning or another purpose to the thing that you are done. But at the same time, in the past, we have movements that people did things that were kind of the same, like you said about the Dadaism. It was a movement that people didn't think without purpose, but it was related. We have modernism, we have cubism, and another things and another styles that things look like the same, but they are different, you know? Doesn't mean that you don't have lack of creativity, but sometimes that you see and you recognize yourself, or you recognize this way as the way that you want to show your art to others. So yeah, you make me think a little bit more about this topic. And you, Albert, what do you think is the question number 9? Do you see a lack of creativity in any type of art nowadays? Do you think that it's possible to judge?
I think this is a good question. I think both, because creativity will always have like new ideas, new pictures, new photos. But of course, there are people that reproduce, that change a minimal detail and make another art. So, and with the technology, you can do it is with canvas, Canva, for example.
Yeah.
Photoshop. The up like a person reproduce an art, not say a art, but a photo, and you can
Uh-huh.
use to make another thing. So not necessarily it's bad, of course, but there are facilitate that you can reproduce arts or change a little bit. I don't know. It's a difficult question, but I think you can reproduce it.
I'm agree with Herbert, with you, and welcome to. I think to. Uh, oh, eu saí da chamada.
No,
I
no, I'm listening you. I was
okay.
just paying
Uh,
attention.
Nothing or no one is less important or less meaningful. But that's for you. For you, it's cool. It's have a mean. It have a creative. Is creative. But and you and other people, you can't you don't need uh, improve for the people. Oh, my art is so cool. It's so creativity. Uh, the other has every right to think differently. So I think that's it. I don't know if you or Herbert. I think the older people has every right to think differently. It's I don't know direito de cidadania, vamos dizer, direito de como é que é?
Is like
Liberdade
a
de
natural
expressão.
right?
Yeah, expression, liberty. I don't know. So I think that's it.
No, I got it.
In
Your
Portuguese,
point.
in Portuguese it's so easy or or explain, but in English is confused.
Yeah. You will get the way to explain this in English. Guys, we have just more 1 minute, and I just would like to thank you to come to the meeting. I hope you guys have enjoyed talking about art. I know it is a difficult topic, but I guess we have a really great discussion. It made me think a lot about the topic and brought me ideas because, as a host here, I guess not just me, but the others too, when we are writing the questions about the topic, we think about some answers or some things that we want to discuss. But as we are discussing with people that have different perspectives, people bring different answers and point of views, and the conversations goes to a different way. And I guess this is something really good. It's like what happens in art, as we said here. Anyone can interpret in a different way, and I guess this is what matters. Yeah.
Aí que tá o bom da coisa, né? Todo mundo tem uma opinião diferente, né? For example, today was my last day on TNT, but I think I closed it with I closed it with chave de ouro.
Yeah.
Eu fugi com chave de
A
ouro.
golden key. Yeah.
The subject, what? The
Golden key.
holding kid.
Golden key.
So,
Key.
Holding kid.
Yeah, golden key.
The subject was very good, man. I liked the subject. I like this tema. Eu gostei, achei que foi bem relevante. Eu tô misturando o inglês com o português, né? É para seguir o tempo, né? Para o tempo não acabar e acabar prejudicando. Mas achei muito interessante, foi bem relevante e agregador.
Que bom que você gostou. I hope to see you really soon. I hope you can apply and join on TNT more often. And see you soon, Herbert. Bye, guys. Now I have to finish because it's really time. And João, eu vou falar agora em português. Enquanto você não puder assinar e vir aí, já que terminou o seu tempo gratuito, você pode assistir a gente no YouTube, entra lá no Telegram, segue no Instagram. Quando você puder voltar, você volta e você vai estar com certeza muito mais preparado. Você já está mandando muito bem aí só com esses 2 meses. Então, venha praticar mais com a gente.
Show, muito obrigado, viu, Wellington?